It seems to me that people who are pedophiles, those who are sexually interested in children, have a fetish for destroying innocence. They, for some reason or another, are envious of the innocence of children, so they want to deprive children of their innocence and purity. Either that, or they believe that they will regain a little innocence by taking it from a child. As humans, we envy others. It's our nature. We want what others have, and sometimes that envy drives people to either steal or destroy that which belongs to others. For example, Ronald Brown, a puppeteer who worked for a Christian ministry and even was a regular on the show Joy Junction, had kept 30 years worth of journals. His early journals were about a boy he had seen. They later became an outlet for his rage. It is apparent that he was angry and was longing for an easier life, or some little bit of innocence. I don't know about his childhood, but maybe he felt bitter about it being hard for him. That does not make him any less of a horrible pervert. He deserves more of a punishment than he was given, as his fantasies included torturing, killing, and even eating children. Not someone you'd want in your neighborhood. The same thing seems to be the case with the infamous John Wayne Gacy. His father was harsh and wanted his son to be more masculine, though John Wayne Gacy was unable to live up to that standard since he had a heart condition and was ordered to avoid all athletic activities. Yeah, that was a pretty bad childhood, and he was bullied and beaten, but that doesn't absolve him of any of his guilt. He deserved to die. I think pedophilia can be prevented if people who've had bad childhoods can be taught to move on and use their experiences to help other children keep their innocence. Abusive parents and unhappy childhoods are no excuse for wanting to corrupt other children. This recent movement where people are trying to legitimize pedophiles who have allegedly never offended is getting very scary. At first I thought, wow, some pedophiles are actually trying to help and to not hurt kids. But now I'm beginning to see things very differently, and portraying pedophilia as something people can't help, like another kind of sexuality, is not doing the LGBT community, or children for that matter, any favors. There is a news segment about a so-called virtuous pedophile. He babysits a young child, and then he talks about how he fantasizes about her. He really gushes about it, and then he apparently has to relieve himself in the bathroom. This is not a virtuous person. He is feeding the black dog inside of him, and sooner or later he is going to hurt that child. Someone needs to get him away from that family and have that child removed and given to a couple who can better protect her. She is in great danger. Pedophiles don't belong anywhere near children, or other pedophiles for that matter. They should be imprisoned or executed. Now, for around the first 5 years of my life, I lived right across the street from a child molester. He molested both his daughters, and one of them was stupid enough to leave her daughter alone with him. He molested her, and that's how he got found out. My mother thought something was off about that guy, and she never let me out of her sight when she occasionally visited his place to chat with his wife, who apparently didn't know about his perversion until it was too late. People who legitimize sickos like that guy are making the world a more dangerous place for children. Pedophilia should absolutely not be tolerated. A child's innocence should always be protected, since once it's gone, it can never be taken back. Think before you start defending these allegedly virtuous pedophiles. Don't give them an inch. Pedophiles are not virtuous.